G.I. Joe, Retaliation, and knowing is half the battle. So let me get this straight. One whole weekend, you looking after my little girls.
Yep, as long as I can bring this. I love your kids, but they live to terrorize me.
I do. See that?
Security's early.
They want G.I. Joe to be the all-American hero, the fighting force. And I think from the trailer, it seems like you brought that here. Was that a big part of making this Retaliation?
Yeah, I mean, there's a sense of what G.I. Joe is in history, in the United States and globally of what it is. And so for us, we really wanted to bring that. We wanted to bring the idea of what it means to be a hero, what it means to be a leader, and infuse that as a reality in the movie. So it wasn't all just fantasy. Yes, we have fantasy moments, but the realities are human beings trying to make choices of how to be a good human being.
And let's talk about, I guess, weaponry. You know, because G.I. Joe's about the future and weaponry.
Yes.
Just really quickly, just kind of go over that. I know The Rock has a huge gun, which as he should. But
well, as we were told by Hasbro and all the fans, that Joe is known for the weaponry and the vehicles. So we have a lot of big, badass vehicles and weapons. We filled the frame with those things, from his giant Madus, to these giant Hiss tanks that we actually built, to crazy samurai blades and ninja stars. We had Uzis. We had anything you wanted. We had, when we first were meeting with the movie, a guy brought in all these guns into this room, and we just were like, that one, add something to that. Can we make that one bigger? And it was just one of those fun things to do in the movie. So people won't be disappointed.
Look forward to. And for the third one, I request Serpentor and Shipwreck.
All right.
I want to see a parrot.
Okay. CG or real?
Either way.
Okay. All right.
Any and all traces of our existence is terminated.
We have to assume that there's no one we can trust.
There is one man. He's the reason we call ourselves Joes.
Take 2 cases of Thin Mints and a box of Chuckalucks.
General Colton.
Call me Joe.
Going back to the cartoons, I'm going to have to ask you guys, have you guys practiced maybe, the more you know kids and, knowing is half the battle? Have you guys made up your own little ones by chance?
Yeah.
Wait, what's yours?
I'm not going to reveal it yet because I have to save it for the premiere. I'm going to come out and lights are going to turn on, and we're going to do an entire recreation of one of the public service ones.
Are you doing the cartoon voice, the hard voice, the Transformer Optimus Prime voice?
I'm gonna do the Optimus Prime voice, and we're actually. Did you ever see the ones on the internet? The remakes they have.
Comedies.
The comedy ones. We're gonna do a couple of those. Yeah. Wait till after the credits in this movie. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
Maybe you'll get a lesson. Maybe you'll learn how to not stick forks in electrical outlets. I don't know. Maybe.
All right.
Whoever did this will be back.
We're all that's left. Let's get to work. World ain't saving itself.
You went rogue. I wasn't gonna bury any more Joes.
Something else is going on here.
Get out of there now.
You'll see.
You will love it. Yeah, I'm very, very excited about it. Sure, because I knew what we had. We had an opportunity to be better. We had an opportunity to be better than the first one. The first one did big business all around the world, but there was room for improvement. Wanted to make it more real, gritty, rooted, and badass, more badass. Yeah.
Speaking of which, you get the 50. After you got chewing that, don't you just want to curse and just yell and, shooting a gun that big?
When I shoot the Madus with that 50 cal, I want to read haiku poetry. That's what I want to do. And I want to bake muffins. That's what I want to do. And then I want to drink it all down with tequila. That's what I want to do.
Do some feelings come out?
Then I want to get drunk and then go back and read haiku poetry, drunk on tequila. That's so weird. It makes no sense. No, it's all right. It's our world. Our rules.
I was actually talking to let's say Flint and Lady J. Let's just say, and they're saying as they're in their roles.
You forgot their real names.
No,
that's all right.
DJ and Adrian. DJ and Adrian.
See, I put you on the spot. You came through.
I came through. I shine sometimes.
Yes, you shine. You're a shiner.
It's like a gloss. But they're saying, when they came face to face with, with Bruce Willis and Joe, essentially, you're pointing a gun at him and you're thinking, yippee-ki-yay, you know? Did that kind of come up to you? I mean, you know, the man is kind of, like you talked before about moonlighting and the action he's done. You know, were you excited for him to be the epitome of Joe, you know?
I was so excited when he was interested, not only that, but then I found out that he was going crazy for the role and wanted to be Joe, wanted to be the originator of Joe Colton. Because he too grew up on G.I. Joe too. So once I found out his passion about it, I loved it. And I've known Bruce for a long time, and he's a buddy of mine, and he fit into that role so nicely. And look, the fact that he and I are on screen together, we're saving the world. We're two badasses. We got guns. We got the G.I. Joes. We're bald. Bring it on.
Idol's a little rough and neutral. I ain't gonna be in neutral.